Many years ago, my whiteness was brought to my attention through students who told me that I was white and that I didn't understand their perspective. And I started to do what I just said. I happened to be reading some books. I was specifically reading Lisa Delpit's book, Other People's Children, and it talked about how culture is different for African Americans, whites, etc., and language, and how we use the power of our voice even within the classroom. And I happened to be teaching with an African American woman at the time on the same team. I said to her, I think you can say things to the students and they'll listen to you differently than if I had said the exact same words. And she said, no, I don't think that's true. I disagree. I said, okay. I kind of went back to my trying to self-reflect and figure it out, what's happening, and trying to gain back or understand what the students needed so that I could really reach them and communicate with them. And she came back to me probably about a week later and said, you know that thing you said to me about how the students, black students, would listen to me differently than you? I asked them. And I said, really? What'd they say? She's like, it's true. They said, yeah, we'll listen to you differently. You're black like us. And I said, oh, like, I almost felt better. Like, oh yes, see what I'm reading and thinking about and seeing in my experience. It's not just all in my head. It's true. So what that actually forced me to do was look at how did she talk to the students? How did she relate to the students? And how could I use that in my own teaching? At the beginning, way back when you went to the computer lab, how did you break down the work? You just said go for it? Yeah. Then that's what you write. And it can be just as simple as directives. Sit down, rather than in the middle class, upper class white culture, it's, could you please sit down? So even learning how to even say simple statements so that students listen to you differently, that's how now it's just become part of my teaching style without me thinking about it, but it was something that I did learn along the way.